Welcome to the Denim and Pearls podcast. Business casual conversation laced with pearls of wisdom. Casual, authentic, unscripted dialogue about life, work, and entrepreneurship with the perfect blend of laughter and seriousness. Pull up a chair, kick back, and lean in as we welcome your hosts, Michelle Ross and Brian Swanson.
Hello, everybody. How are you today? It's been a fun, crazy last couple of days. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. But welcome to Denim and Pearls. I'm Brian Swanson.
I'm Michelle Ross.
And we are business casual.
With pearls of wisdom.
From the porch typically, but today I think it's from the hotel room. This is what happens when you go on trips. You find the best place possible to put on your show. But we are definitely here today, and we're appreciating everybody who is here to visit with us, even though we're a little bit late. But
well, we have an explanation for that. It's my fault.
It's all her fault. We'll cover that here in a little while. But we must hit our folks. What are you doing over there?
I tried to share.
You just said the other day you have to pay attention to what you're doing. You can't be on the phone all the time.
I'm trying to share it so that more of us can join it.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. So, you ready to do our folks here?
Yeah, let's see if I can read it this far.
Uh-oh.
Oh, thank you so much for our sponsors. We have ink182.com. That's ink182.com. They are all of our embroidery and screen printing needs. And then we have europeanheels.com, /discount /Marcel. And that's for all these lovely shoes that I wear. You can't see it because it would not be a ladylike of me to put my foot up.
Yeah, probably not.
We also have A2 promos, so a2promos.com, and they do all of our swag needs and yours too, if you'd like to reach out to them. Mm-hmm. And then we also have Embellished Butterfly, where we can get our bling, which I'm not carrying with me because I went on an airplane. And then our mid-world sponsor is ibuildseo.com. ibuildseo.com. You will see them in the midway. So thank you so much for joining us here on Denim and Pearls.
Wonderful. You are such a good at that.
I am blind as a bat.
That's nice. You can see yourself right there.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see yourself. That's all that matters. Move every once in a while if you need to, kind of adjust your eyes and go, oh, that's where I'm at.
I know I'm not the blue person in the black jacket.
Yeah. The black jacket and hey.
Purple Rain.
I wish they were sponsors, but they're not.
Well, anyways, we're here at Denim and Pearls, and today's topic is Dallas, because we got here in the midst of a snowstorm. And it does not snow in Texas. It's not supposed to. Nope. And this is more than a snowstorm. It is an ice storm, which is why we're running late. I got stuck at my brother's house, and all Ubers and all Lyfts canceled, so I could not get here.
And if you could get one, they were like $200.
No joke. $200.
No kidding.
$200
to go like 20 miles.
And then they canceled on us. So So here we are. We are at the Rock Your Live conference with Craig Denswald.
Yep.
And we're having a wonderful time. Well, he's having a wonderful time. I just got here.
Yeah, it all started last night. But, hey, they did put a delay on. And here was a really neat thing. I think this is one of those teachable moments, if you will. Craig has had this, I don't know how long he's had it planned, okay? But having it planned and everything, what do you do with this? How do you go, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to have 100 people in the room. I'm down to like 60 because everybody's flights canceled and they did all of this stuff. You know what he did? He rocked on. Mm-hmm. And made some adjustments. And last night, there was about 40 people, including all of the staff, all the helpers, and all the people on stage. There were about 40 of us that made it in. And Michelle and I were just talking a few minutes ago. Those people who made it in are the ones that were determined. They didn't care what was going on. They were going to be there or else, plain and simple. Okay.
Well, you've got to think entrepreneurs. That's who comes to this
right.
kind of meetings, these kind of conferences. And what do you need in a business, especially as a small business, a solopreneur, entrepreneur, whatever it is, mm-hmm. You must have that go get 'em, I will adapt and overcome mentality. And so the people that came to this room made it through sleet, snow, storm, ice, and you name it. They made it through everything.
So we're all postmen.
You are. Actually better than postmen because you weren't late.
Oh, this is true. Yeah, no. So some of us got lucky. Like I got lucky. I got out of Colorado Springs in the middle of a lull between two different storms. And then I got in here to Dallas before the storm started. So I was lucky enough, but it was the fact of being determined to be here.
Well, in our first event that started the day he arrived, it started snowing. It started raining, and then it started sleeting and icing. But the people who made it into that room, it was special. So what I wanted to share about that is when things go haywire and crazy, the people that need to be in the room truly are going to be in the room. So don't worry about what isn't happening. Focus on who was there and why they're there, and give them the best, just like you would have done if everybody shows up.
Right. So that was the neat part about it is it really weeded out the go-getters.
Yeah.
You know, if you were not a go-getter, you're an introvert or something like that, and your introvert got the best of you, you stayed home. Even if you were living local, you stayed home. Whereas the ones who wanted action, the ones who want to learn how to do things, the ones who are motivated to move through, the ones who don't take no for an answer, and those, I think that I can't remember what it was he talked about yesterday, but it was like, this is for me. This is me. I will achieve this, plain and simple. And if you're that kind of a person, you were here. You know, there's incidents where you can't. There's situations where
safety.
Safety wise and different things.
And if I was smart enough, I would have gotten a car. But I didn't get a car, and I'm like, should I have gotten a car? But by the time I realized I needed a car, it was too late.
Yeah,
you couldn't do it.
Yep.
You couldn't get them.
So,
yeah, even the airport ran out of cars.
Yeah. Oh, really? Nice. Well, I was looking out my nice little balcony window here. There's a story behind that too. I got upgraded. I've never been upgraded before when I went to the hotel,
Yeah, he wrote me his, I've been upgraded. I got a balcony that I can stand on.
Which
is good, because then he told me, don't try driving out because it's all ice. And
yep.
For those of you who have never been in the South, when it freezes, all that moisture in the air, the ice on the trees out there is a good inch thick.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's kind of thawing out now. I can actually see the road.
Yeah, it's gonna.
This morning, it was an ice rink. I mean, it was black ice all the way across. Dillard's hasn't been open since I've been here. So the entire town pretty much shut down. But anyhow.
No electricity lost. That's a bonus.
What's that?
No electricity was lost.
Well, I actually seen an update that Texas upgraded their grid system. They didn't think they were going to have a problem. And they haven't that I've heard of.
Well, after the last ice storm they had last year, they fixed things. So thank goodness, because people were scared.
Mm-hmm. Yep, for sure. I wish I knew how to get rid of that hello on the thing. It's just driving me crazy.
Oh.
There's a place, and I don't remember where it's at, and it's probably not even important at this point.
It's not important.
Yeah,
You're saying hello anyways.
We always smell.
We always smell.
That was a what do they call that when you're a slip of the tongue?
Yeah, it's what's that?
Yeah, it's that word.
Whatever.
It
was an oops.
Yeah, it was an oops.
Anyways.
So, what else are we going to talk about?
Well, the go-getting mood, and make sure that you're safe in your business. But when in doubt, if you can make something happen, if you can make it work to your advantage, make it work. Because I can assure you, we flew all the way out here for Craig's event. If everyone else closed and he said, we're not going to do it, he would have upset all of us who made it here.
Yeah.
And what's bonus is that he had given us given a room block. So most of the 40 that were there last night had a room. So they were already safely in the hotel.
Yep.
So the one thing I'd like to give you advice on, something that I learned from this, was if you ever do a big event, instead of opting for rooms and here's your price, build it into the price of your event. And the reason I say that is it was already built in. That way everyone's already at the hotel. And then if anything weird like this happens, no one needs to worry about transportation. Just an idea. That's what I want to do from now on. I want to build it into the block price.
So you pay for the room instead of individuals paying for the room.
That way, part of the conference is you're part of the crew. You're part of everyone in the room. No matter what, they're in the room.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I know.
As long as their planes don't cancel.
Planes cancel is a whole different thing. But so basically, lessons learned from bad things that happen. And I don't think it was a bad thing, because I think what it did is it narrowed down the people who really wanted movement in their businesses now.
Yeah. Well, another piece of it is too, like last night there was 40 people in the room, and 6 of them were on stage to include Craig and some other folks. And I can't remember his name, but I have to be apologetic to that because I don't have my phone and I would give you his name. But Glenn is his first name. He's actually on a couple of TV shows. He's done like 200 different TV shows and movies and all this other kind of good stuff. And he was on stage last night. And they typically don't do this kind of a panel, but this guy gave advice that was just completely remarkable. I mean, I even took notes, and I don't take notes. Okay. He had stuff that I did not want to forget. And he was so inspirational. However,
Glenn Morshower.
Morshower, yeah.
He's from Transformers 24, Star Trek, and Dallas.
Oh, yeah. And so much more. He's done like 200 different things. And that doesn't mean episodes. I mean, that's like 200 different things. And his advice, and I'm so waiting for him to get back on stage. And I think he gets back on stage tomorrow. But he's a wealth of knowledge in the way that he says things. It really and truly motivates you. It's awesome.
I was telling the crew here that came with me was Craig Duswalt, D-U-S-A-L-T. I always call it
W-A-L-T.
W-A-L-T. Freaking rock star. He's not a rock star, but he's an awesome man. He draws amazing people, the same kind of energy that we love to be a part of. And so whenever anyone comes on his stage, you're going to learn something amazing.
Right.
And it is that like attracts like. And maybe that's why you hang out and watch and stay with us and share the live stream. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Because it's the same kind of people. We see the future. We want to be part of something, a bigger change, something cool. And it's kind of cool to be part of the coolness.
Right. It is definitely part of the cool. Hey, look at there. Derek's on. Hey, Derek, peace out, man. Sorry I'm not there for tonight, but yes, you can see we're Dallas.
We're stuck in Dallas, and we're about to be iced. And one of our partners has already been told that his flight's not leaving tomorrow. So let's see what happens. It's gone.
Oh, Ken's? Oh, wow. Okay.
So we'll see what happens if we can get out.
We got till Sunday. I think we'll be fine. Unless there's another storm behind this one going into
Please don't say that.
Colorado Springs.
Knock, knock.
As long as they give me my free room, that's all I care. I don't think that's going to happen, is it?
So anyways.
So shall we cut this one short today so we can get back down?
Yeah, we do need to get back to the stage. Thank you for joining us. Just remember, when in doubt, when things look like they're going bad, there's always a glimmer of something positive that comes out of it. Like we said earlier in the show, our first event started in a rainstorm with an icing. The people who came to that room, there was only about 10 of us, but there were magical 10.
Oh, yeah.
And today, with the big ice storm, most of us couldn't get in from the airport. The cars were gone from the airport. And then people in Texas don't drive in ice. So things just didn't happen. But the people in the hotel made it. And they made it happen last night and then today. So when in doubt, even if it doesn't fall into place the way you envisioned it, it will work out. Just keep moving on. Keep on.
Keep your eye on the goal. Keep your eye on the ball. Whatever phrase or terminology you want.
What's that end goal you're after?
Keep
your eye on the ball. And if you're a big Caddyshack person, be the ball. I've been trapped at my brother's house watching TV. Just FYI. I don't watch TV, and I was watching TV for the past 2 days. But yes, thank you so much for joining us and looking for us. We got a lot of messages on the back end doing, where are you? It's Friday. Where are you? I'm like, I'm getting there as fast as I can.
Well, since we do not have a mid-roll, we'll play our mid-roll sponsor, and then we'll play our sponsor out, and then we'll call it a day. And then we'll go back down and get some more learning on.
Yes, and then if not, and of course, we'll see you next week, Friday, from the porch. My name is Michelle Moraz.
And I'm Brian Swanson.
We are Denim and Pearls.
Business casual.
With Pearls of Wisdom.
From the porch or anywhere else we can find.
Wherever we end up being with the computer. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you next week, Friday, noon, Mountain Time. Peace.
Contractors, do you need better cash flow, quality leads, better projects? Rise above your competition by proving you do better work. Make a solid first impression with strong reviews. Establish your credibility by showcasing your skills. Extend your reach so you can land better jobs with better clients. iBuild SEO will set you up for success with your search engine optimization, website development, social media marketing, content marketing, reputation management, review request system with the power of more, utilizing the construction contractors digital dominance method. Book your time to speak with us today at ibuildseo.com and click on the Get Started Now button.